In today's video, we will discuss and talk about 7 boundaries, 7 principles, 7 things that will help you to find the right man, that will help you to eliminate and discern the men that are not good for you, that are not suitable for a long-term committed relationships, and accordingly will help you to be in a loving and cherished relationships where you are valued, where you are cherished, where you are adored, where you are treated like a princess. Hi there, my name is Olga Guryanova and welcome back to my channel. Right, ladies, so let's dive into the 7 boundaries, 7 principles, I would say 7 no's that you should say to men instead of saying yes. We've been conditioned to be good women, good girls, right? We've been conditioned by the teachers, parents, society to be good girl, to be good women. However, the truth is nobody like the good girl, nobody need the good girl. Men specifically might use this good women, right? Good, and usually that's how it is. They use the good women to get what they want, but in return they never give you what you deserve, what you desire, and what you deserve. So in this video you will learn the 7 principles, 7 boundaries that you must never break with men. So number 1 is saying no to all your attempts to pursue men, and that includes saying no to all your attempts to be liked, to make him obsessed with you. When you are trying to be liked, when you are thinking so hard, what can I do, what strategy can I apply, what can I do now, what I can do then for him to like me, you are already positioning yourself below on the scale of this delicate balance between your value and actions that actually drop your value. Okay, so pursuing men, any attempts of what else can I do for him to like me more, what else should I text him for him to remind him that I exist, can I plan for our dates? No, and no. We never initiate. You should never initiate anything. You should never initiate calling men first to plan your dates or any attempts to pursue men. When you, the pursuer, when you are trying to pursue men, you are again positioning yourself below on the scale, right, on the weights. And what you do pretty much is you are telling him, maybe not even consciously but subconsciously, that I'm below you. I need to do something for you to like me. And do you think in this dynamics man will pursue you? Do you think that in this dynamics and imbalance men will want to do things for you? So saying no to any attempts to pursue men, it will help you be a worthy and valuable woman who knows her worth, who knows her value, and is not ready to cross that boundary just the moment she sees a good-looking guy. And if he's not showing you the interest, right, the interest in you, that he's interested in you, if he's not telling you this, if he's not showing this to you, ladies, guess what is he interested in? Right, in himself. And most likely in reality he has a low self-esteem that he's trying to substitute with his looks, some other outside attributes. But if he's not coming to you, if he's not showing interest, if he's not showing his interest in you, then it is going to be very hard to build a relationships in these dynamics. Number 2, the second boundary, the second principle that you should never break, that is your attempts, any attempts to apologize, to prove yourself, to accommodate him. Let's say that you had your own opinion and you've talked your opinion, right? And the other person didn't like it. Well, guess what? You are a grown woman who has the right to have her own opinion. So if you are in the relationships or in a dating stage where you date a man and you constantly have to apologize for your actions, behaviors, opinions, and things like that. Or maybe the way you look, right? So maybe the guy tells you, I love brunettes. And you, let's say you're blonde, or maybe vice versa. And instead of you saying, interesting, and just leave it as maybe not, maybe just even ignore it and pretend like you've never even heard that, like it doesn't bother you. What most women do is that they try to accommodate looks, behaviors, words. Again, subconsciously you are showing the man that you are below him, that you are positioning yourself below him, and that should never ever happen. If you haven't watched my previous video on how to position yourself in a relationship with a man so that you receive what you want, what you desire, you can go back and watch the last video. And if you are constantly accommodating, apologizing, especially saying sorry for the things that you've done, even though you know you didn't do anything wrong, the less valuable you will become to men. Because the person who is apologizing, accommodating, saying sorry all the time is dropping and falling on the floor, being a doormat. And who values a doormat? No one. Get this, conquer all your urges to be apologetic and accommodating. And let's continue to number 3. Never lower your standards. This should come just as in your life and also in your relationships, right? And how do we do that? Is by keeping our own word to ourselves, right? That's just the foundation, that's just the basics. Let's say that you said to yourself, from Monday, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to work out, and then comes Monday, you don't do that. Guess what's going to happen to your self-esteem? You might think that it is not a big deal. Comes Tuesday, I will do it, right? I just skip one day. It's not a big deal. Your conscious mind notices it and it says, she broke one promise to herself. She broke another promise to herself. And look at her, she's breaking another one. So why should we listen to her? Let's find someone else in the crowd. Let's find another authority figure in our life whom we will listen to. And therefore, you are subconsciously looking for someone to tell you what to do, to listen to their opinion, to follow their principles, but never having your own. Never lowering your standards also when it comes to relationship with men means that if you have a certain plank, if you have a certain standard, let's say that for you it's very important for a man to be a provider in the family, and let's say you go on a date and the guy is asking you to split the check. Yes, you can do that, but never again see that guy. He's not meeting your standards, therefore there is nothing there for you to fix him. You cannot fix him, you cannot change him. Let him go, arrivederci. He's not your type of a man. Never lowering your own standards. Once you set your standards, once you have a plan for the type of the relationship, the dynamics that you're looking for, the way you want to be treated. So if you are not receiving it naturally, there is no way for you to force it. There is no way for you to change the other person, to fix the other person, or beg him for getting what you desire. So if a man not meeting your standard, do not lower it. Do not lower your plank to meet to fix or to never fit yourself in someone else's box. Instead, let them meet you. Instead, let them show you that they are worthy of you. You do not have to say it. It all happens by your actions. Again, if you said yourself, comes Monday, I'm going to start working out, I'm going for a run, and you do it, this is how it all starts. So let's say you meet someone and they are not showing you the level, set your standards too. You don't have to explain, you don't have to prove yourself, you do not have to again accommodate or lower your standards to meet the norm. Simply let it go. But this will help you to discern. Will now not have to try too hard, for whom you're not going to lower your standard, and constantly saying yes or apologizing for your standards. Let him prove that he's worthy of you. So number 4 is availability, because for women, usually as soon as she meets a man and she likes him, and when this usually happens, this initial fall in love stage where you feel all the feelings, all the emotions, all the butterflies, and it all just feels so new. So it all feels so new and so good. And what usually women do is that they are dissolving themselves in a man. Right? They are becoming too available. He texts you, you're responding right away. He calls you, you are always available. He calls and say, hey, let's meet in 20 minutes. And you're like, oh yes, I'm ready, let's go. Just sitting here doing nothing, waiting for your call, waiting for your invite. That's finally happened. Oh my gosh, we never do any last minute things, right? And again, he might say, I love spontaneity, I love when we can just be spontaneous. Maybe that is okay when you are already in a committed long-term relationship and you both are okay with spontaneity. However, showing that you are okay with him being spontaneous to take you out last minute, again, subconsciously he sees that she'll accommodate. I can just order her like a DoorDash and she'll be available. You never want this to happen. Understand, ladies? Understand. Let's move on to number 5, smothering a man, right? So again, when you are getting close to each other, all you want to do is to give him more, to check on him, how is everything going on. And he did not even ask you, he did not even reach out to you, but you have this urge to be like his mother, right? Just smothering him. And men are not sexually attracted to their mothers, so do not be his mother, sister, or anything. Again, have your planks, have your standards, that you're not so available, you're not accommodating, you're not trying to be liked, you allow yourself to receive his efforts, right? You are looking for his efforts, not for his nice, beautiful words, which are free and cost nothing. You are the prize. You get to be treated like a princess. Number 6, ladies, number 6 is very important, very, very important. You can flirt, be seductive, have that sex appeal, because men are hunters and their instincts, their natural, their basic instincts, the very first thing they notice, if they like you, if they're attracted to you, it's that basic instinct is if they want you or if they don't want you, right? That's important to understand. However, it doesn't mean that you allow men to use you and having sex with you too soon, too early, before they proven themselves that they are worthy of you, by not breaking your standards, not breaking your boundaries. In fact, they are patient and they are happy that you are the woman who have the standards, who have who is a high value woman, right? That you have those standards. Becoming intimately available too soon is lowering your value. Do not make that mistake. Again, you can be flirty, you can be seductive, and in fact, it's your job to look gorgeous, to look sexy, to have that sex appeal for a man, stimulate his natural instincts, so that when you don't even have to open your mouth, by just looking at you, he's already drooling, he's already desiring you, he already wants you. But at the same time, again, if you're going to let him use you, then he will know that you're just like any other, too accommodative, too available. In this case, in these scenarios, women do not get what they want. And men, they categorize women. Is this a woman with whom I can build and create life with, or is it a woman for a just something I can do real quick and satisfy my needs? And not ever make that mistake. Be disciplined, right? Discipline leads you to freedom, and also have to be consistently, right? So you did not come over to a guy's place on the first day, but then he got you in the next 2 weeks. It's not 2 weeks, it's not the first date or the second date. It is when a man has proven himself worthy of you, who have trust in each other. And all of these things happen in layers. They all happen in time. It does not happen, the trust is not built over one date, over 1 week. Be magnetic, be seductive, look gorgeous, look good, but do not get to the situation where it is easy to get you. That means not coming over to a man's place. That means not letting the man to come to your place. No, come in, hang out and chill at home, not be okay with the low effort, and is more stronger and capable of create the financial resources. And it is in fact the masculine role, right, to build, to create, to produce, while it is in a feminine trait to receive. So if you're not receiving, do not force it. And again, remember that in this video we are creating, and first we're understanding, we're realizing the things that maybe we've done in the past, the things that we already implementing and using now. By the way, let me know in the comment which of these you are going to implement, which are already implementing. If you are already implemented, how did that help you? I will be very glad to hear from you. It can also be useful to other women. So number 7 is usually we have some type of a norm, some level of a norm that we have, right? Something that is we get used to. And again, when you allow a man to break your norms, say that you go on a date and a man asks you to split the check, to split the bill, and for you it's a norm that a man pays. For you, it should be the norm that a man is the provider. If you will allow yourself to, if you will create these dynamics and show him that, yeah, I'm capable, I can pay, not that it is to say you're not, you are a grown woman who can do that. But if you are creating these dynamics from the beginning, then don't expect that the man is going to change and he will support and provide for you. I talk so much deep into this principle of no more 50-50 inside of my masterclass, which calls exactly that, no more 50-50. It is all about you having standards and boundaries and being the woman that men pursues, that men provide for, that men want to cherish. And it is the inner standard. It is your inner standard. It should be in your DNA that man pays. Be confident and comfortable in yourself. that I can do it myself, but I value when a man in my life handles those decisions. It should be in your DNA that man pays, no more 50-50. Let's say that maybe again is asking you to move in with him and you know you're not ready yet. Again, do not allow to break your norm. That norm that you it's not okay for you to move with a man, or let him to come and stay with you. Maybe he is still with someone else, you don't know, but you allow him to use your place. You have your own place, he has his own place. And only when the time is right, when he proven himself to be worthy of you, of your time, of your energy, then you can see and decide, but not before that. Not just because it's something convenient, not because you know he wants you to be more available to him. So be discerning. Do not allow certain type of man to come in your life and ruin it. Mental health, ruin your beauty. Take your time. Take your time without you receiving what you deserve, and you deserve of the very best. Be discerning and eliminate any low effort, because if you want to be treated accordingly, where you are cherished, where you are valued, then these 7 principles will help you to be the one for him. Will help you to find the right man, to discern all other men who are not worthy of you, and to be in a loving relationships where the man values you, where he cherishes you, where he protects and provides for you, and the man for whom you are valuable, whom he truly loves. Not confuse love with lust, because lust and just attraction is not the same as love. And again, you do not know yet if man loves you or not if he did not show you the efforts, right? Not just words, not just saying to you that we are going to have an amazing future together, we are going to we're going to create a beautiful, wonderful life together, but he doesn't do anything right now. That is a big flag. That is a big red flag. You should have your standards. You should never lower your standards in order for you to discern. Discernment is everything. Be discerning. All right, my loves, just also remember you can schedule a consultation session with me. Share, like, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you had any insights, principles you are going to implement or already implementing in your life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you do not miss new episodes. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.